contribution, Gavai. Honorable Chief Justice of India, thank you for your inspiring. I request everyone to stand and do a ovation before this opening.
It's a great pleasure to be standing before you on the last working day. As a matter of fact, the last working day was yesterday. Today only we dealt with 5 transport matters.
Yes.
When I came into my office and hand over the mantle to my dear friend, Mr. Suryakant, as said in the morning, this is a moment for expression of gratitude for all the love and affection and all of you have showered upon me in the last 41 years. I rose from a very humble background, though subsequently I did not have to face those handicaps. But initially, as Mr. Vikas Singh said, my father had engaged himself in Dr. Ambedkar's movement at a very young age. And therefore, when I was born, I started studying in a resort school in a semi-slum area. And that time I could not even dream that I will reach the position where I am today. As a matter of fact, when I had passed my 10th and I had gone to Gavai, which was one of the first public undertakings, my aunt used to reside there. I was there to spend my summer vacation, and it is a beautiful industrial town as our planned cities. There are beautiful bungalows for the managers, deputy managers, and sales managers. So when I used to move with my cousins, the only dream that I had, one day I will occupy one of such bungalows as manager office. Little I did dream that when I visit there, as a judge of the Supreme Court, the chairman or managing director would be there to receive me on the borders of the city. So I must be grateful to the destiny, grateful to the Constitution have been embedded in my mind right from beginning. As a matter of fact, there was an occasion, as Mr. Singh said, that I came into legal profession only because of my father, and it was his choice. Later on, there was also there was a possibility that I would have followed him in politics, but I am again grateful to the destiny that in 1990 something happened. I chose to concentrate fully on practice and leave other interests. My mother imbibed the principles of hard work and virtues of dignity of labor, dignity of any work, and therefore those virtues, those values which have been imbibed by my parents, I would always be grateful to them. I had been a lawyer for 18 years and a judge for 22 years and 6 days. On 24th, I will be completing 22 years and 10 days. And this journey of more than 40 years, I have always been guided by the Constitution. Even as a lawyer, the virtues of equality, justice, liberty, and fraternity were always close to my heart. As I said in the morning, I am an ardent student of the Constitution and have read the constitutional debates in somewhat detail, and was always inspired by the speeches made by Dr. Ambedkar, the first one on 4th of December 1948, in which he explains the principles of the Constitution and takes one on 25th of November 1949, wherein he replies to all the amendments which were moved and opposed and passed in the Constitution. And therefore, the warning that he had given in his speech on 25th of November 1949, that unless we remove the social and economic inequalities and take a step forward to a march towards achieving social and economic justice along with political justice, the edifice of democracy which we are so laboriously built to fall like a house of cards. And therefore, in my journey as a lawyer and thereafter as a judge, I always tried to stand by these principles. As a judge, when I took oath on 14th of November 2003 as a judge of the High Court, in my journey as a judge, I have all wildlife. As a matter of fact, the first judgment which I delivered in court number 1 was with regard to environment. Justice Masi was with me. A prime piece of land in the city of Pune was illegally allotted by politicians to a builder's farm, which was reserved forest. And we directed the said land to be restored to the forest department and to be utilized only for the conservation and maintenance of the forest. That normally a credit of the judgment goes to the author, but it's not correct. Behind the judgment, one judgment, many minds work. It's a cumulative effect of the hard work undertaken by all the judges, their law clerks, the researchers. One of the most important judgments that I consider with regard to importance of rule of law, I would be satisfied that we could deliver the said popularly known as bulldozer justice or demolition justice. So whereas right to shelter is a fundamental. In one case, when Professor Vishwanathan's daughter was having her Arangetru in Chinmay Mission, the then Chief Justice of India was just walking outside the court, coming back, again going back 3 times. And ultimately, when there was a break for the snack, he called me whether he would be willing to go to the court, and there is an important matter. He asked Mr. Deepankar Dutta, Justice Governor, and all of us came to court at around 9:30. Gavai was there, fully charged. And I was surprised as to when a person was given an interim bail by the High Court, by this court. The learned judge had refused to give him protection even for 48 hours. The order was passed on Saturday morning and intervening Saturday and Sunday. In such matters, if the Supreme Court does not interfere, then can it have a right to be called as a custodian of liberty of the citizens? Even insofar as tribunals are concerned, they are part of the judicial systems and their independence cannot be compromised with. There are cases and cases, I would not like to refer to many of them. We are already on a Friday evening